Look, I've said this before, and I will say it again. If you are not using AI in your everyday life right now, you are missing out. And if you think that AI is just a computer that you're chatting back and forth with to have a fun conversation, you are missing out on probably 90% of the full potential of things that you can actually do with this. So, today, really quick, I just want to go over what some of the top most common used apps are for chatting with AI right now. There's two main ways that you're going to be using these AI chatbots, or what we like to call LLMs. You're either going to be using a mobile application on your phone, on Apple or Android, or you're going to be using your desktop computer. The difference is that the mobile apps are more like a Swiss Army knife. It's got all these little tools in there and it works for most general purpose things. But if you're looking to build something big or some cool applications or do some deep research type of stuff, you're probably going to want to use the desktop version because it's a lot to scroll through and there's a lot of information. But the cool thing is that most of these applications are free to use, or at least to a certain extent or level. There's usually some type of cap that allows you to do a certain amount of searches or a certain amount of picture generations or voice generations per day or per month. If we go over here to chatgpt.com, and you can find the link below this video as well. You can also download this on your Android or Apple phone. But we'll come over to chatgpt.com, and what you'll notice now is that they actually don't even require an account to use it anymore. So if you come over here and just click this try it first, it'll load you right into the dashboard, and now you can kind of start messing with the ChatGPT large language model. Now, if I were brand new, this is definitely where I would start ChatGPT. The reason being is that it's very versatile. You can do everything from content generation to the image generation to talking naturally with the voice mode on there. Now, ChatGPT is awesome for those people that are just looking for versatile use, but if you're looking to start building some apps and building some automation workflows, the cost of using the backend API access for ChatGPT is going to start getting pretty expensive. You do need an account to use DeepSeek. Luckily, it is free, but you do have to have one. So if you come over here and click on Start Now, it'll bring you to this page and you can just sign up with your Google. I like to use Google for everything. Most of these apps and AI LLMs allow you to log in with Google, so it just makes it really easy to one-click get into everything. The next one, the third one we're going to talk about is Gemini by Google, and it's a true all-rounder. It might not excel in specific niche areas like some other models, but it offers a really well-balanced performance across a wide range of tasks and connects directly to other services offered by Google, like YouTube and even accessing your own Gmail. If you're someone that is into coding and building apps, or you're looking for a language model that can handle very large inputs and very large outputs, I would highly recommend you check out Claude's Sonnet. All right, now let's go through a few samples of how we might actually use this in our everyday life. So let's say tonight I got a party or I have family coming over for dinner and I want to make lasagna, and I just found out that some of the family members are vegan or gluten-free. So let's say we come over here to Google and I type in how to make lasagna, and I got this cool recipe over here, but it's not dairy free. There's a lot of cheese in it still and things that they wouldn't be able to eat. So what I'll do is I'll copy this link right here, right? Come back to ChatGPT, paste this right here. I'll enter down a line by holding shift and tapping enter and just ask it, hey, how can I make this meal dairy and gluten free? It's going to search the web, pull up that recipe, all the ingredients, and make some suggestions on how to fix it. So it says right here, dairy free. Replace the ricotta cheese and the dairy-free with a dairy-free ricotta alternative, such as cashew-based ricotta or a store-bought dairy-free ricotta. Use dairy-free mozzarella cheese. For Parmesan, use a dairy... Which, these might seem kind of obvious, but you get the point. Now, what's cool about this is it's actually pretty good at remembering previous things that you talked to it about, especially when it's in the same chat like this. So if we come over here, we can now ask it, hey, I guess I don't need to type hey, but we can ask it, can you give me the full recipe now with instructions? Sure, here's a full dairy-free and gluten-free version of the lasagna recipe with all of the necessary substitutions. And so I went back to that link, it pulled all of the actual ingredients for it, it pulled out how to layer it and the steps to take, It's got the instructions right here, and it's just in a lot cleaner, simpler format where you don't have to go through and bypass all these ads, read the story, and just all this extra jumbo in there. One thing that you should note is that the data set of where it's pulling all this knowledge and the things that it knows only comes up to a certain point, and I think as of right now it's like a year and a half ago or something like that. But what you can do is you can either put in direct website links like I just did for this recipe, or if you come to the bottom here, you'll see the search the web icon. So you can check that, and now when you search things, it's going to access the internet, so that way it's pulling more recent up-to-date information. So I'm actually going to go to this top left corner here where you'll see a little pencil inside a square, and that's going to say new chat. You'll click on that, clear the chat, and it'll just start a brand new chat. Now, without being logged in, you're not going to have the history of other chats and things that you've done, so I would go ahead and create the free Google account. But otherwise, that's how you're going to create a new chat. So we'll come down here, we'll turn this search feature back on, and I'll give you a little example that I just used recently. So in Colorado, we have this place called Mad Greens, which is like a salad bar. You can go and pick all your different ingredients to put in there. It's really great. I was in Illinois recently, and I was around the Naperville area looking for something that was similar, but they don't have Mad Greens out there. So I came into my ChatGPT and I asked it, hey, can you find me a restaurant that's like Mad Greens, but in Naperville, Illinois? And it'll actually pull up the internet, do a web search, and find some similar places to that. And if you look right here, Sweetgreen is actually the place that we went to. One of my favorite things probably to use AI for is fact checking. So let's say we came across this article. FDA recommends 6 to 11 servings of microplastics every day for growing children. You take this link, copy, bring it back to ChatGPT, turn on the search internet function, say, hey, is this legit? It'll do the search, pull back an answer. The article you linked is to a satire piece from the Babylon Bee, a website known for its humorous fictional content. The Babylon Bee describes itself as a fake news you can trust. If you own a small business or have to deal with communicating with customers at all, you're going to love this. One of my other favorite things to do is just directly type or paste my emails in there. Like this. Maybe this is a sample of a customer complaining here, and I'll ask it, hey, can you generate a response to this angry customer? I own a makeup brand. It says, certainly, here's a professional and empathetic response you can use to address your customer's concerns. And it's going to type up the full email, and then it's going to put in the spots right here, little blanks, where you can put the customer's name, where you should put your name, where you should put your brand name, etc. It makes it super easy, takes all the brainstorming out of it, takes all the emotion out of it, streamlines your workflow and daily tasks significantly. If you're not so good at typing, or you're not so good with the computer, and you just like using the mobile app, this is an awesome option that is also available on the desktop. You can come over here to this voice feature, and you can actually just talk to it and ask it questions. So I'll go ahead and give this a try.
Hey, it's great to meet you. How's your day going? I'm really looking forward to working on some cool stuff together.
Now, as you can see, I actually can't use it until I log in. So we're actually going to go ahead and log in with the free account and give this a shot. All right, now we're logged in. You'll see the chat histories pop up here on the left. When you first log in, you'll actually have this little greeting message. Hey, Andrew, I'm ChatGPT. It's nice to meet you. Tell me about who you are, and you don't actually have to respond to this, but it does help the computer learn, or the AI learn you a little bit better, and maybe some of the things that you're trying to do. So anyways, I'll come up here, ChatGPT, click on the logo to bring up a new chat, or you can also click on that little square with the writing pen tool right there. We'll turn on the voice mode and we'll give it a shot.
Hey, it's great to meet you. How's your day going? I'm really looking forward to working on some cool stuff together.
Hey, what's up? Feel free to ask me about anything that's on your mind.
Hello, it's lovely.
Hi there. I just want to share how thrilled I am.
Hey, how's it going? I'm looking forward to working together. Let's figure out where to start.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just trying to put together a business plan right now for this sunglass store that I'm opening, but I have no idea where to start.
That sounds exciting. Starting a business plan can feel overwhelming, but breaking it down step by step helps. You can begin by outlining your business concept and target market. Then, consider your marketing strategy, financial projections, and operational plan. Do you have any specific areas you want help with?
Yeah, all of it. I just don't even know where to start. I need to be guided through like step by step. I'm basically like brand new to this.
No worries. Let's break it down into simpler steps. First, let's focus on your business concept.
Another really cool thing that you can put in there besides text or website links is you can actually put in images and ask it questions about it. So let's say that I took a picture of this pothos plant right here, and I'm on my computer, but let's just pretend that I took a photo of it on my phone. So I open up the app and I can come in here and you can click the little plus sign. That's going to upload files and more. And with this, you can connect it to your Google Drive, to your Microsoft OneDrive, or you can upload a file from your computer. So we'll go ahead and upload a file from our computer. We'll go to our downloads and I'll pick out that pothos that I just had there. And I'll say, what kind of plant is this and how do I take care of it? And as you can see, spot on, it got it. This is a pothos, specifically a marble queen pothos variety. It is a popular houseplant for its vegetated green and white leaves. And then it's going to give you tips about the lighting, the water, humidity, temperature, soil, the whole 9 yards. What's cool about this is not only can you put images into it, but you can actually ask it to generate images. So I'm going to grab the name of this plant right here. I'm going to say, I want you to make an image of a pothos plant growing on the moon. And then you should see it start to generating the image here with a little loading bar. Usually takes a few seconds. And there you go. We got our pothos plant growing on the moon. And so you know, this little upload right here, this uploading feature is not just for pictures. You can also upload PDFs, Word documents, Excel spreadsheets, data sheets, and ask it to analyze all of that information and pull out things for you, making it way easier than going through all of it manually. If you're going to ask a really complex question or something that you'd like a lot of information on back, or you'd like to see how the AI is actually thinking about the process of how it's going to give you the answer, then you're going to want to use this reason mode, where it thinks before responding. So I'll go ahead and turn that on, as well as the internet search. And we're going to ask it, can you make me a business plan for a small ice cream shop in Houston, Texas that only uses sustainable ice cream methods? Also, I have no money and bad credit, so how can I get this started? Go ahead and run a search, or hit enter I should say, and it will run a search, and you'll start to see the reasoning right here. So considering a business plan. And then after it considers the business plan, it's like, considering the question, it's already gone, but you can actually click on this and see the whole reasoning. But this is actually a pretty simple request now for it. So it actually already has the whole answer. But if you come back here, click on reason for 9 seconds, you'll actually see how the computer thought to develop the answer for you. And then down here, we'll have the executive summary, the business description, the market analysis. And from here, you could literally just go back and say, hey, you know what? I need you to help me with the business model. What product should I offer? And what are some unique selling propositions? And literally just feed it right back into the AI. If you found this video helpful at all, it'd be a huge help if you go ahead and give me a subscribe, like this video, whatever input you can do to help boost this video. I would love to keep creating more helpful content for you guys, whether it's at home, for family, for business, for social media, anything.